So, Aleister Black, current WWE SmackDown superstar, and by God, like Jesus Christ, you take him away from the show, he really doesn't add anything over to it. It was so bad that they had to cut him off over their retro SmackDown event. They just fit over for more ex Chris Benoit highlights. Ah, so going over what happened, Aleister Black talked about just the father of steel and the immense training he took, and the immense kicks they use if I run out of bullets for my school shooting jobs. I'm supposed to be given that A. Wearing his little grandmother glasses, looking like Marty Squirrel, about to teach a liberal arts class. Like, bro, like Aleister Black, I'm already not feeding over his little overly cryptic garbage Tales of the Crypt, no charisma having stories, trying to be as admissive and making promos as Bray Wyatt was with his garnering unnecessarily cryptic promos, just trying to just forced to say in over 75 minutes that he's going to beat up the Undertaker at a pay-per-view in under a few weeks without even giving a storyline to it. Then he's just a more scary dude. Like, no, no, no. Like he's like over the grist. He's over this level of getting released from the company. And I have nothing against Aleister Black personally. These are just over my pretenses of how I feel like I'm going to enjoy the show. And I feel like nobody ever says in their righteous mind that Aleister Black makes up the show with his crappy storytime promos, or they just add more over to his depths of character, or creative is messing him up. No, Aleister Black is not the type of molded star WWE can overly work with. They were like over on NXT, you're fine just the way you are, buddy. You're gonna be steer. You're just gonna come around doing kicks and backflips and have no other ethereal depth into your personality or look, other than you look gothic, you do kicks, you're from Amsterdam. Nobody says what type of character or technique of fighting style that you are. You don't show to have any personality, and the most you ever had was whoever picked to fight with me in some pitch black move room. I had great matches with Buddy Murphy and Cesaro, though. And they're probably gonna redo that like as soon as they take him out of doing story time, and it's so corny. Like, come on, like what direction do they have with using Aleister Black? I would just say release him over that standpoint if that's all the creative minds that they have for him. Multiple dudes up in a room thinking what they can do with a guy that has a specific voice or has a specific look or wrestles a certain way or talks a certain way. And that's what they think of Aleister Black. And if that's the situation that they have and they're not garnering any viewership involving this dude and you just like him because he's a good wrestler, get fired. Like you're, come on, Aleister. Like really, what pretenses you guys have on what makes this guy big time to be on television if he's not giving you more intrigue? Like you can make uh good out of crap. Like it's possible. Like many people think that Matt Hardy with the broken gimmick would be silly in a desperate attempt to garner some relevance on him for TV, and that became one of the biggest things that happened in 2016 over that Mark Fest. That was the only positive thing that was universally agreed upon. Broken Hardy sells and is the most entertaining thing going over on pro wrestling. So it's obvious you can make gold out of shit. How come this alchemy isn't working with a guy that looks like he actually does alchemy in his free time? Like, come on. So nobody's saying that you can't make good out of a crap gimmick. And Aleister Black overdoing these crap segments and not garnering anything and not even showing any pretense of his mythos or anything interesting about him personality wise, other than my helping. I'm not. I don't know why I'm making these stories. And I'm just going to interact with these guys that are not even going to show any semblance of a vocal point to the show or a story. I'm just a spooky guy reading a book, and I do kicks because I know they're not going to change his wrestling style. So that's about it. This is a crap booking direction for Aleister Black, and it's probably going to be the last thing going for Aleister Black, unless they make him regular Aleister Black. He's going to be in a battle royal and get released come, I don't know, probably August. So clock's ticking, and I would say this would be creative fault, but it's also Aleister Black's fault over the pretenses of not standing up for his own wife when she got released, and now she's back over to the company for stuff that she violated, and also that he sucks at being a WWE wrestler, not being a wrestler per se, just not being a good WWE wrestler. And there's a difference, like complete difference, and there should be. So that's coming from the video. Hopefully you like, comment, subscribe so I can bury more of your favorite wrestlers, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of my content. Thanks for watching.